Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Welcome back to DSX Mankind Divided walkthrough playthrough done by Foggy's walkthroughs. No, Foggy's YouTube channel always changes the name, but yeah, Foggy's walkthroughs. And this is part 30, if I'm not mistaken. It has been a very long time. You know, I've been away. It's about a month now, and yeah, I've had some family situations that I had to deal with, and I would like to say thank you, to all those who sent me messages of support in this hard time. And yes, it's good to be back. Really, it's really good to be back, and hopefully, you guys are also happy to see me again. And yeah, let's continue with DSX Mankind Divided. Oh, what happened in part 29? Yes, Adam Jansen is still in the bank, the Palisade Properties Bank. The bank itself is in a situation in terms of reputation and organizational structure of the bank. Reputation-wise, there are companies that are questioning its legitimacy, its promise to protect information, property that belongs to the customers, and then, of course, in terms of the operational aspects, they seem to be firing employees without due process in the Palisade Property Bank. And there are some other employees who don't really necessarily understand the conduct of, separating your business or your work life from your private life. We've seen some email servers having both family and the work information on one site, and that is a no-no. That is a no-no. So yes, security compromise is high in this company because they have been hacked before, they have been infiltrated before, and it seems like the employees don't get the memo on trying to make sure that the company itself is not further compromised through incompetence, if I can say that. So yeah, the Palisade Property Bank is going through a lot of trials and tribulations here, and Adam Jansen is not here for any of the dirty secrets. He's not here for what's going on with the bank. He's here particularly to get the car keys for the vaults in the underground level of the bank, to access those vaults. And that's what Adam Jansen is focused on. All these other smallanyana stories or situations that are happening within the bank are not his concern. His main concern is to get down to that high level security vaults. Yeah. Okay, so let us continue with DSX Mankind Divided. 3, 2, 1, go. By gun or by physical, contact? How are you gonna knock them out?
I think I heard something. Cover my post.
Stay true.
Yeah, he's definitely covering your post. He doesn't even hear that you've been knocked out. Oh gosh. Good night. Sleep tight. Yeah, you see this kind of like, I don't know, like a keyboard slash screens, touch screen kind of desk kind of thing. I don't really think this is practical, because you press so much of your body weight onto the desk, or you put a mug, or you put books or files or something like that, and it can scratch the screens or can even crack the screens. So, I mean, this does look cool. It does look cool. It looks like something from Star Trek, aboard the vessels on the captain, not the captain, but the CIC, the control room of the ship. How they have the buttons and everything laid out in a very desk kind of way, and it's flat and it's looking clean and just very futuristic. But I don't think this is practical. I just don't see this practical. Or maybe because I also like buttons and knobs and switches. I don't really like the touch screen kind of thing. We already do that with our phones, and even that is still kind of weird for me. I like buttons. So, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it very practical. You see, this is a proper desk. The keyboard is there, the screen is there. This is something I can relate to, not that other desk, screen, keyboard stuff. No, man, that's just too much. Dominic, Ivan says his pocket secretary is acting strangely. I don't think it's serious, but you better have a look at it. We have enough security problems right now. Dan. P.S. If he's not at his desk, leave it in my office. Let me just zoom out here. Leave it in my office, 1969. I think that's the password. Ever since Foggy's walkthroughs came into the Pillarside Property Bank, or should I say Adam Jansen came into the property bank, he's been collecting a lot of stuff. Either it's the weapons, the grenades, the drugs, a lot of things. So how are you going to keep it all? I mean, how much inventory space does Adam Jansen have? Because probably you'll have to get out the bank and sell that stuff and then come back to the bank. Or maybe you can destroy them, I don't know. But yeah, he's been collecting a lot of stuff ever since he entered into the bank. Cloak. This place still gives me, the EBGBs, if I can say that. I don't really like this type of ambiance in the bank. It's very cold. Very cold and soulless. I've said this before, and it's still affecting me today, a month later.
No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of of fortification.
Really? Fortification, okay.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors, and my confidence in their security has only grown.
You have a corporate vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the sub-basement.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vaults is all we need. Or can afford, to be honest. I must admit, the rates here are quite high.
Wow, so even to loyal customers, they don't give them any form of special preference. Someone who's been there since day one of this company, and they're not giving him, preferential treatment for his business. This is as loyal as it gets, and you are not treating them the same way, with loyalty back to one of the first customers. Wow. Palisade Property Bank. Money talks, I guess.
I agree. However, you can't really put a price on peace of mind, can you? It was lovely meeting you.
And you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the
Thomas, I've been reviewing the security gaps created by Bortas and Julian before we fired them. There is a complete report forthcoming, but the short version is the issues are very serious. Oh, okay. Let's zoom out a bit here. As a temporary measure, you must your most sensitive material should be stored in the bank's SDB in room A. The code is... Why are you giving out the... the code is 1114. Okay. It's not ideal, but it's better than the alternative. Dan. Wait, what's the alternative, Dan? What's the alternative?
where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in
Tower security elevator access.
rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you, live from Ticus.
They may have batteries, but we got this.
I think if there's one thing that I would be really irritated about when it comes to this game, is the fact that there is no further content in terms of the television. All we're seeing is Eliza Cassan and the news. And then maybe sometimes we get an advert about a car or a watch or something luxurious, but there's no other further content. I'm thinking about Grand Theft Auto, how in Grand Theft Auto the television, when you switch on the television, there's so many other channels that you could watch that are funny, that are enjoyable, but here it's just Eliza Cassan every single day. I'm getting tired of this lady, I'm getting tired of Piker's news, and it keeps repeating the same storylines, almost all the time. Yeah, it might be a bit of nitpicking on my side, but I don't know, I just want it to be a bit more convincing, more real, that okay, this is a TV, there's some television channels here, you can flip and switch to any other channel. It's not just the news 24/7 in each and every single building, in each and every single business. Everyone's watching Eliza Cassan. She's not that entertaining or cool. She's just an artificial intelligence newsreader. That's it. So yeah, more variety on the television channels is needed in this game. Make it more believable.
It was nothing. Picking up post. Think I heard something.
Confirmed.
Cover my
Back
post.
to nap. All right.
Hey Robert, saw you were scheduled for the shift after me. Left the maintenance room for you to inspect. I know how much you enjoy the smell of sewage. Funny, you are funny, Robert. Oh no, this is not Robert. Sorry, this is the message to Robert. Okay, 6745. I think that's the passcode. Have you heard anything yet about your London transfer? Apex Tower sounds like a sweet job. You'll be rubbing elbows with the elite. M. Okay, so the guy's M. That was a nice joke, M. Is that Robert? Fuck. Oh. Can you get knocked out by being punched in the throat? Credits. I'm telling you, Adam Jensen has a lot of inventory space. I mean, wow. All this collection of guns, ammunition, other things.
Access granted.
Hey Robert, saw your schedule for the... Oh, yeah, I've read this one. Okay, continue. Important, all personnel must report to the security office within next week to receive their new access codes and... Wait, I've read this one too. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Travel security is growing by leaps and bounds. We have secured 3 more large contracts. This means a marked increase in hiring and opportunities. Oh, wow, Travers. Although your security guards kind of seem incompetent to me. But anyways, congratulations. Let's continue reading. Some examples: Palisade Property Bank is expanding. They are planning on opening at least 3 more branches in the Czech Republic. Travers will be providing security on oil platforms in Brunei, as well as citywide policing services in Bandar Seri Begawan. Wow. A private security company is providing police services to a country. That's very concerning. Very, very concerning. Details are available. Please submit your transfer request. Early opening are limited, but we will make every attempt to prioritize internal appointments before new external hires. Okay. Special on the horizon: Apex Tower is hosting a number of high-profile events in the near future. The Centu Group presents the Safe Harbor Initiative, the Futurist Conference on Nanotechnology, the Bledenberg Symposium. I butchered that name, guys. I'm sorry. the Bilderberg Symposium. Okay. Thank you for your attention. How can you all sit in your ivory tower? Oh, I've read this one. Yes. Yeah, that's concerning. Hearing a private security company performing the duties and responsibilities of the state in terms of policing the public, policing services. You know, not only just policing, but probably also the investigative aspects of the police are now being controlled and being, performed by a private company. That's not good at all. You know, we didn't vote for a private company to be our police officers. We didn't, support a government that would allow private interests to control the people. Whether you're in a dictatorship or you're in a democracy or you're in some other form of government, this type of responsibility should be held by the government, not by private interests. That's how you create rebellions. That's how you create anarchy. That's how you create a society that loses trust in their state, by offhanding such great responsibility off to private institutions. But maybe Brunei is desperate for more police in their cities. I don't know. But with all that oil that they have, they should be able to hire people to work for the government. Brunei is a very rich, small but very rich country. Very rich because of their petroleum. Very rich. So yeah, very strange.
Access granted.
Oh, okay, this goes far down. Probably this is where the vault is, right? The vault that Adamantium wants. That's so cool. It's still very cool. Wow. Definitely the Palisade Property Bank did not, make these vaults look cheap. They look extremely secure. Like a nuclear bomb shelter.
Access granted.
What I find interesting that it's under the car park of the facility. Very interesting. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I missed something here. Let me just go back a bit. No. It was somewhere, yes, here, okay. Piker's Vault, alright. Okay, are those the different types of Eliza Cassan? Because remember, she is an artificial intelligence. Yeah, so I think these are different faces of Eliza Cassan. Sandrini. Okay, Sandrini. I hope Alex has given you your itinerary for Prague by now. If not, poke him soon. Okay. The appointment is already scheduled. Palisade will be sending you a confirmation. Also pick up the storage package from Gray on Friday. He'll run you through where he has what in the vault itself. Okay. You may need to access some of the files on the vault computer. The password is blah, 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 blah. Finally, I'm glad that you've decided to take my advice and spend a few extra days there. Enjoy the city, it's beautiful. Bon voyage, Amelia. What is this? Add arm augmentation on the attacking man? Wait a minute, is this fake news? Are they trying to create fake news here, editing pictures and putting people with augmentation body parts and make it seem as if this person is being attacked by people with augmentation? Wow. Wow. Okay. Remove the fire in the background. Yeah, no, this is definitely like fake news. Crazy. But not surprising from Picus. Changed clothes. Victim should wear suit or something corporate. Oh, so someone who wears corporate clothing seems like a good citizen. Ah, okay. I'm going to assume that this is also fake news. Virus progress, pandemic across states. Which states? Ebola. That is resistant to traditionally effective treatments remain a cause of great concern. Huh. Ebola. Long time since I've heard that word. State secession, civil unrest. Also, this is fake news. I don't believe anything Picus is saying. I don't believe Eliza Kassan. I don't believe any form of news that comes from these guys. It's all, controlled, edited, fake. No, thank you. 88.34% voting in favor of independence. Right. More of the editing. Remove kicking leg. Add some wounds damage on the policeman. Oh, so it's the person on the floor who's hurting the police, not the police hurting the person on the floor. Okay. Wow. Weaponized augmentation. This is unbelievable. Okay, you know what, Adam Jansen, definitely you have to take this information. You need to expose Picus. Add some visible augmentations. Flip the script. Victim is not augmented. Can we make him cleaner? Basically, these guys are going to just take stock photos and then, edit them and say that, hey, augmented people are attacking regular people on the street. Oh, wow. This is crazy. It's unbelievable. Archived. Alright, we're already on it. Morgan, we've been working on something here since the broadcast aired. I think our best strategy is to simply flood the infosphere with rumors about what really happened. We have a window here while confusion reigns. The more constructing information we put out there, the better. The people are looking to believe in something. the more it matches their prejudice, the more likely they will latch on to the fact. Well, yeah, whoever wrote that is not actually wrong. People tend to, latch on to their prejudices when something bad happens. They immediately think that, it's a terrorist, it's an Arab person, or it's a black person who killed all those people, or it's all of these prejudices, racial mindsets that we have in our mind, where we think because something terrible has happened, it has to be someone who is dressed a particular way, who has this certain type of skin tone, who believes in a certain type of religion. We automatically assume that. We automatically go into it until we are surprised to find that no, it's someone that looks like me, or it's someone who believes in my faith, or it's someone, who I would have never suspected. We just automatically go to our prejudices, and the media does tend to latch onto that until the truth is out. But by then, the damage is already done. In society, it's already further solidified that, these particular types of people, these particular types of people who believe in this religion or who have the skin tone, they are bad. They are bad. Yeah. That's what happens. We even have a name for the whole initiative, the Orc Incident. Oh, wow. So, Piker's news service created this Orc Incident title for what happened during the situation with the humans with augmentation who were going berserk and killing people. Okay. Sounds good, right? The perfect amount of gravitas with just a little blame thrown in. Wow. It's testing all of the charts. We're thinking of running daily extended segments as well as hourly reports. This thing will be huge. Oh my gosh. Here are a few angles we are working on. It was caused by a single evil man, a supervillain, Dower. Of course, this is playing wild to a certain demographic. As a side note, we have been looking to cast a lone hero or whatever. Yes, casting a lone hero or whatever. Okay, you found long after the initial incident, possibly floating in the ocean, but we haven't found anyone suitable. Yeah, that would have been Adam Jansen. That would have been Adam Jansen. Might be better to imply the pressure of secretive solitary hero who, or secretive solitary hero who secretive solitary hero who sacrificed himself to save the world. What do you think? I think it happened. That's what I think. The augmented were victims of some kind of conspiracy, or maybe they were part of one. They were victims, definitely. But of course, you're not going to say that. It's not sensational enough, This stuff sells. There are people out there that will believe anything if we mention some shadowy cabal. True. A corporate blunder, another one for the solid masses. I don't think we want to target any particular company. Wow, because those companies also invest into Pikers. So you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. I see what you're doing here. There are some singing there will be some slinging at Taiyang Medical since they distributed the chip just before the Orc incident. See how that occurred, but I think we're okay with that. Let's be honest, the whole industry will be dead soon anyway. That's just a start. I think we can completely swamp the initial broadcast within a week. No one will know what really happened, but everyone will think they know. Besides, the truth is most people won't care what caused it. They already have someone to blame. All the surviving augmented. As soon as for our other problem, until we get her back online, we're looking to roll back versions. Tech is on it. They're confident she will be tractable soon. Okay? Are they talking about Eliza Kassan? I think they're talking about Eliza Kassan. Probably, when Adam Jansen went to Piker's news service and he was talking to Eliza Kassan, and, the artificial intelligence just started to do things in her own way. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Okay. We have a problem. The broadcast of the Panchea is causing ripples where we don't want them. She has to be brought back into the fold, and this situation has to be controlled. I want this fixed as soon as possible. It seems like they couldn't control Eliza Kassan. Whichever version was operational during that time. Morgan, I understand your reasoning, but I still think letting him die would be safer. Okay. However, I will acquiesce to your judgment. I have had a chance to examine Eliza, and definitely will be a good starting point for the M initiative. We need a name for this. Mandrake, Morpheus, Master, something. I wouldn't worry about complete isolation. I'm not sure the program is sophisticated enough to cause any trouble on its own. Besides, where would it hide? Are they talking about a replacement for Eliza? The M initiative. Hello, Bob. We have some things to discuss, my friend. I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later. He puts out a good front, but Roman says as soon as the rest of us leave, he practically collapses. He has to be almost carried to his bed. Okay, I don't know who are they talking about. Thankfully the cryopod, the cryopod is ready. We have to be ready as well. The council grows more divided every day, but I believe approaching them one at a time and showing them our unauthorized projects will put them on the track. Okay. On that note, I have branched the Eliza program backup version for the M initiative. Have you had the chance to look at it yet? I want you to know just how it got out of control like that. The current live version is a regression. Okay, it should be safe enough. I only hope we were able to isolate it completely. Morgan. Who was in this cryopod? Was it like one of the founding members of this company? I think so, maybe. Archived. Time for our monthly grade job last month, by the way. Numbers are up across the board, expecting Piker Sport, but that was expected. Okay, let me just zoom in, guys. I really cannot read the words, they're very small. Where was I? We'll have to find some ways of generating interest in augmented athletics in this anti-org climate, or generate interest in non-augmented sports. Long shot when you've already seen what can be done, right? Anyway, all divisions, cut all items about retribution, violence against orgs. No more org killing spears, no more org hunts. Sentiments in shifting slightly towards apathy. We don't want that. Increase coverage. Zoom them out. Increase coverage of the target registry code, and maybe start running stories on the org producers instead. Could be interesting to focus on the danger posed by black market suppliers. Picus confidential. Do we have any dirt on high profile individuals that are augmented but sorry, oh, I need you to zoom out a bit more, sorry guys. Where was I? Do we have any dirt on high profile individuals that are augmented but have kept it hidden? Love to have a few exposures in this segment. Work up something lured if possible. It has to pop. Great job everyone. Keep up the good work. Good work, huh? Destroying lives, creating this narrative that augmented people are bad, or they could kill you at any moment. That's a good job, right? Okay. Creating sensationalism around people who just want to be free, and you call that a good job.
Access granted.
Journalism has turned crazy evil. Crazy evil. I mean, it's not even journalism anymore. This is just a business. A business disguised as a media house, A media house that's supposed to be focusing on investigative journalism, on the news, on current affairs. But it's just a business making money, no matter the cost.
Access granted.
No morals, no ethics, nothing. Just money. Travos. Oh, okay, the security company. Okay. Guns. Your inventory is full. Full, chock-a-block full. Nice. Can you use it for your tranquilizer guns? I wonder. Tranquilizer bullets, I mean. Or tranquilizer ammo. Nice. David, go into our vault and have a look. The computer code is blah, 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 blah. Check the access logs for dates and get back to me. Please be advised that I have logged unscheduled access to some of the vaults here by CTO of Parasite, Masaki Oshiro. I have approached this individual and been rebuffed, citing security concerns. Oh. Someone's been snooping around and they're not saying why. Body armor. It was bound to happen that the inventory is full.
Access granted.
Wanted. Gavin Quinn. Smuggling, arms dealing, spying, use of false identities, master of disguise. High priority. Wanted. Cyber crimes, information theft, identity theft, terrorism, anarchy. Janus, actually.
Access granted.
What is all this? Archived. Andy, I think this is a section we are talking about. I have the rest of the record on file somewhere. Okay. St. John's Fog. What? Alright. I'm trying to ascertain the facts in the face of these very serious allegations: human trafficking, war crimes, unspeakable experimentation on what? There's a lot to read here. Probably this is like a message conversation between two people, it seems. Yeah. Alright. I think I'll read most of these things in my own time because there's a lot to read here. This conversation was automatically saved in by your conversation history. How much is it going to hurt us? Personally, not much. We're going to have to downsize somewhat. That's fine, but contract-wise, many of our existing clients will be on board. They know the same management will be behind the new name. Many of the same personnel. Okay, what is this about? Is Travos Security Company a different company before it became Travos? All good news. My worry is keeping the transfer out of the public eye. The public are idiots. The public is being controlled by Piker's news service. They're not idiots. They're just being fed the wrong information. But anyways, once this all blows over, they'll completely forget the name Bell Tower Associates. Really? So Bell Tower is Travos Security. Damn. So the same management, and they weren't arrested. They weren't, taken before the authorities to face judgment for the atrocities they've been committing. That same bell tower. So you don't think the Travel Security brand will be affected? That's what rebranding is all about, and your job, right? Yes. Wow. Sad day. Good day, Luther. Just a quick message to keep you up to date. Taiyang Medical has re-upped, and as expected, mostly the same personnel will stay in place. The new uniforms will have to be shipped as soon as possible. Yeah, they're really going to make sure that people don't remember Bell Tower Associates. They're going to rebrand themselves. They're going to rebrand their clothing for the security guards. They're going to make themselves a whole new company by next morning. Contract in Brunei has been approved. It took a lot of negotiating, but I was able to sway them. It's a big one. They are looking for us to provide upwards up to 300 troops. They will be patrolling the Bandar Seri Bangwan and a number of their offshore oil concerns. Palisade Property Bank in Prague has also come on board. Much of the security is automated, but they feel a physical presence is necessary for them to promote a sense of safety and security their clientele have come to expect. Okay, I'm not going to argue with them. Small output of manpower for now, but I get the sense they'll be expanding soon. All in all, travel security is picking up right where we left off. Wow. Very sad, very disappointing. And of course, Pikers is covering all this as well, making sure that the public don't know the truth that Bell Tower Associates has now transformed into the Travers, security company. The public are none the wiser of that. And then there's some dude on the email saying that the people are stupid. The audacity to say that the people are stupid, when you know very well that the information fed to them is wrong. Because I can assure you, if they knew the truth, you guys would be arrested. You guys would be going to jail. And also the companies that support this new rebranding are also very disappointing. Palisade Bank, I'm not shocked. I'm just disappointed. You know. And also the government of Brunei continuing their investment into this company after the atrocities that they've committed. Also, just disappointing, really. But like I said before, money talks. Money talks. Alright guys, that is it with Deus Ex Mankind Divided walkthrough playthrough done by Foggy's walkthroughs. This was part 30. Yeah, wow, we've just been given a lot of information in terms of the Pikers media group as well as the Travos security company. Pikers, the executive members of Pikers, the decisions they are making in terms of directing the public's opinions and sympathies and manipulating them and using them for their own benefit at the expense of augmented human beings is just deplorable. It's disgusting. Really, it's just disgusting. And it's not journalism. These people are not journalists. They're just a business front that is, you know, purely in the pursuit of making money, no matter the cost. No matter who dies, no matter who suffers, they need to make a profit. There are no ethics, there are no code of codes of journalism in this business. There's nothing. It's just the artificial intelligence regurgitating information that's been given to it by the board members of this company, you know. And Travel Security also is just a new name slapped on the same company that committed atrocities against humanity, and you know, that have been involved in corrupt dealings with multinational companies, with governments. It's still the same company with a different fresh paint, coat of paint on it, you know. And that was Bell Tower Associates, has now become the Travos Security Company. And all these other businesses and even governments are still supporting them. They're still giving them money. They're still hiring their soldiers and their infrastructure, which is just really, this world is disgusting. And hopefully Eddie Manson can use this information, all of it, to bring down these companies once and for all. And yeah, well, basically Eddie Manson has been going throughout the entire bank looking for the bank cards, or should I say the car keys, and then he went into the underground basement under the car park. And yeah, really, that place is secure. The vaults belonging to the most prestigious members, the VIP or business vaults, really are top notch. You can see that that place could actually survive a bombing from a nuclear attack or just some sort of conventional war. That vault will be secured, really. But yeah, hopefully Adam Manson can use this information later on in the game. Guys, that is it with part 30. If you guys want to check out the original video as well as Foggy's walkthroughs YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.